Hi everybody. The job of the opposition in politics is to maintain some checks and balances within the legislature. Well, if that's the case, what's wrong with Korach? Korach was a great rabbi, and he came to Moshe in the desert, and he claimed Moshe invented all those jobs, the high priest and then the leaders of the Levites, and he gave those jobs to his family. So Moshe was basically, patronizing, the Jewish people and just making sure that his family's all set. Maybe Korach meant well. Maybe Korach wanted to be a rational, positive opposition to Moshe, to maintain some checks and balances. Well, in order to understand what the true nature of his intentions was, we have to look at the outcome. When Korach came to Moshe, Moshe told him that it was Hashem who told him to do so. Korach did not want to accept it. So Moshe told him that they're going to do the incense challenge. They're going to bring an offering of incense, Korach and Aaron, and the one that Hashem will choose will be the high priest. But they both knew that the one that Hashem will not choose is going to die, because no one is allowed to bring an offering of incense unless he's the high priest. So if Korach wanted to go along with this challenge by himself, we could still say that he thought he was the right man for the job and he was willing to risk his life for that job. Fine. But Korach convinced 250 elders, senior rabbis, to come with him on this challenge and bring an offering of incense. They were not challenging the high priest position, by all means, and for them it was like committing a suicide. But Korach, when he convinced them, he knew he was sacrificing them on the altar of his jealousy. He knew they were not going to get back home that night. Still, he went along with his act. When somebody does something so destructive, so harmful, that the outcome is so lethal, and he knew it was going to be like this, that's not the way of Torah. That's not a way of Kedusha. When God created the world, in the book of Genesis it says that he gave it to mankind la'ovda u'lashomra, to develop and maintain. That's our job in the world, to make the world a better place, both physically and spiritually. So if somebody does something so destructive, that's not the way of Torah. And I believe the lesson is that we have to think very carefully every time we initiate something. Every time we respond to what people say about us or about other people or do to other people, do to us, am I responding in a constructive manner? Or maybe what I'm saying or the way I'm acting is not so constructive. This is what we call to live a meaningful Jewish life. This is what we call to live the life of Torah. Have a great weekend. Shabbat Shalom. I'll see you on the next video.